last year, maybe not as prolific this year. What do you see out of them?
Well, one thing, they may be the most prolific passing attack that we've played. They throw the ball. The quarterback is outstanding. I mean, they're going to throw it a significant number of times. They keep you off balance because they do mix in the running game to try to keep you alive. If it's 1st and 10, 2nd and 1 to 5, you know, they're pretty much 50-50 in those downs. But after those downs, they're going to air it out, and they're going to put a lot of pressure on your coverage, on your nickel and dime, because they'll change personnel groupings. They'll be in 10 personnel with 4 wide receivers, and they've got some tight ends that can run almost as well as wide receivers. So it's a totally different challenge than maybe some of the other teams that we've played earlier that, you know, really focused on the running game.
I don't know if you can answer this, but they won 11 games last year, not as good this year in terms of record. Do you have any thoughts as to?
Well, I didn't watch any of their films from last year. I mean, I've watched all their stuff leading up to this year and everything, and they're still, I mean, they're very big. They may be one of the biggest offensive line guys. I mean, they're doing a good job recruiting. They've got all the 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", 300-pound offensive line guys, and it's a pro-style attack. You know, so you see that. On the defensive side of it, they are thicker and bigger at the linebacker, you know, which is going to be a big challenge as far as trying to establish a running game because they're a big physical front seven.
You guys have 6 wins.
Mm-hmm.
You're bowl eligible, but not bowl certain, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Is there a magic number? Do you feel the 7 to get you?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you just, you know, you want to win as many games as you possibly can. I mean, hopefully, right now, I mean, our total focus is on Western Kentucky to try to win that 7th game.
They don't have a lot of sacks defensively, but they have a bunch of tackles for loss.
Yep.
What do you see there?
Well, because they bring a lot of pressure. I mean, they'll fire corners, they'll fire safeties off the edges, they blitz their linebackers. I mean, they do a good job of really trying to attack the gaps, and it puts a lot of stress because what that does is it eliminates an awful lot of any potential double team type of blocks. I mean, you're not going to get a lot of 2-on-1 and then get off to the second level because they got guys that are filling those gaps, so it makes you really have to establish the 1-on-1 blocking schemes.
Is their quarterback, Mike White,
Yeah.
probably the best you've seen this year on the schedule?
Yeah, you know, just watching him, I mean, this kid can make absolutely every throw, and he is big. I mean, he's an NFL type of a body. He's got to be 6'4", 225 pounds, and he's got a very, very good arm. And the thing that it kind of impresses you when you watch a quarterback is that, like, sometimes there's certain throws that they struggle a little bit with. I don't see that with him. I mean, he can throw the ball down the field because they will push it as far down the field as you could ask, but he also has the touch to hit check downs, the flares, the flats, and those kinds of things, and which I think is impressive in a quarterback.
The past 2 weeks, the guys have been really fighting, but unfortunately couldn't really come out on top with the victory.
Yeah.
How do you keep the team, especially for the past 2 weeks? What do you tell the guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, I mean, we've tried to set a bar of accepted performances for ourselves. I mean, we've tried to not make it about the other team. It's like, okay, how are we going to play? And if we play absolutely the best we can, the results will take care of themselves, and we'll have no regrets. But unfortunately, the last 2 weeks we haven't done that. We've too many turnovers, too many penalties, too many negative plays, too many big explosive plays that you give up defensively. And when you do that, then you don't earn a win. If you do all the right things, then you give yourself a chance to earn a win.
With Senior Day coming up on Friday during the game against Western Kentucky, what can you say about about your graduating class coming in this season?
Well, these kids, I tell you, this senior class has been outstanding. Not only are they players that actually contribute to the success of this program, they've done a fabulous job as far as leading the rest of the team. Their workouts in the springtime, their workouts in the summer, the way that they practiced all through training camp, they've never made ego about it. Because we've got some of them that are starters, we've got some that are significant contributors on special teams, we've got some that are backups. And even the backup players, I mean, they've done everything that you've ever asked them to do, and I'm unbelievably blessed to be able to be their coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Good, guys.
Have a good day.
Thank you.